I'm Asha from Skate Fresh. I'm here in Brighton with Lucy, and we're going to do some work on backward skating. I'm going to recommend that we just stride backwards, so exactly how people skate forwards. And the equivalent of that going backwards is toes in, heels out, and lifting both skates. So off you go with your backwards steppy stride. Good, so she's got a nice bent knee, bent knees, good. And then when you get a certain speed, you're just going to cruise. Yep. Now, Lucy, you've got more open heel on that foot and hardly any open heel on the other foot. So off you go, just very slightly. Yes. Good. All right. So, pretty good. Yeah. Now, most people find that incredibly hard, yeah, because your body is always going to choose going backwards to be a bit 50-50 and just to keep both skates on the ground. But if you're doing that, I want to ask you this question. Would you skate forwards like this and think it was okay? And actually it's quite hard to skate forwards without lifting your feet, yeah? So let's try and do the same things backwards as we do forwards. I want to get Lucy onto the next stage of backward striding. She's done the beginner steppy, and I'm just going to demo now what I kind of want to achieve in this class. So steppy, this is what we've already got, and I want to go to push and glide backwards, because this is the best foundation to be able to do all sorts of other moves. And that's the same progression as a beginner, starting with their pizza, yeah, with the toes turned out, and then going into stride skating, push and glide. So we're doing the exact same process backwards as we would do going forwards, okay? I'm gonna give you two drills, okay? The first one is going to be backwards half lemons. Some people call them C cuts. So just watch first. One skate, your left skate, is going to go in a straight line backwards on a center edge, and the right skate is going to go out and in, heel out, heel in, heel out, heel in, and that's what's producing the propulsion. Okay, that's it. So really go down into this knee. Your weight's on the front half of your foot, so your heel is lighter and you can steer. Yeah, try not to scissor either in front or behind, yeah? So out and in. Good, you got a dead leg here yet? Probably, right, change legs. So right leg straight line, out and in. Let's see how good your steering was. So I've created a line for you. So we're gonna do 4 half lemons on each side, and you want this skate to be on a center edge, so that means not inside, not outside, yeah, but right on the upright part of your wheel, okay? And somewhere near the line is fine. Okay, so toes in to start, and then off you go. Out and in, yep, and again, steer the left skate on the line, 2, 3, 4, regroup together, other foot, out and in, 1. Don't scissor that skate. So try just to make it go out and in to the side. Good, bring your body upright, good. Out and in, heel to the C, heel in, heel to the C, nice. Good, and then change leg. And let's do a power slide to stop. Down you go, far, yes, well done. And then off you go, out and in, stay down on this knee. Notice how good she's got the knee over the toe. Great, last one, change leg. So down on this knee, this is the hard one. So try not to scissor that leg in the lead. Yes, think heel out, heel to the heel. Yes, and again, this one's harder to steer, isn't it? Yeah. So keep the weight on the front half of the foot so you can lightly move the heel. Let's do the next exercise. So this is going to be backward scooting. Now this is like the half lemon, but you don't roll your foot back in, you lift it. So watch. So you're going to turn the foot in a sort of half a pizza slice. You're going to roll it out to the side and lift it in. I'm going toe in, toe in, toe in. So watch my toes, Lucy. I'm going to bring the right foot toe, look down at your toes, and bring that right foot toe right next to the other toe wheel. Good. Fantastic. And when you get a dead leg after 4 or 5, you can change leg. Nice, and then step on the line. Right, so toe in. Yeah, this is the hard one. Toe in, and see if you can get the toe close together. Good. Fantastic. Look, you just suddenly got propulsion as you figure that out. Look at this amazing knee over toe. Brilliant. Fantastic. So now we're going to go 2 pushes. So 1 and 2 parallel, 1 and 2 parallel. Give me your hand. I'm just going to slow you down. 1 and 2. Okay, so now we're going to progress to the equivalent of doing 1 scoot on each side. Heel out, pause, heel out, pause, out, pause. So roll the heel, yeah, good. And see if you can push off the big toe of the pushy foot. Big toe push, yes. You feel that? You feel that's where the propulsion's coming from? Good. Try not to push and lift the leg up. It just keep going. It just pushes out and in, out and in, out and in, out and in. Good. Out, in, keep going. Out, in, out, in, out, in. Keep going. Nice. Now, see if you can bring the skates close together. Yes. Okay, so push and in, push and close together. Push, close together, push, close together. Yes. Just bring the skate in. Yep. Lovely. So this is stage 2 of backward striding. Now, I know people are going to say, oh, but Asha, that's not how lots of people skate backwards. And my reply is, I think many people should be skating backwards, or at least people miss out this stage. Imagine missing out the striding stage of skating forwards and going straight to crissy-crossy, crazy, difficult stuff. It's kind of like your foundation, yeah? If you can do this stuff well and at medium-high speeds, all of the more difficult crossovers, cross-unders, all those other skills are going to be much easier, okay? So if you've never done the backwards inverted steppy pizza, that's where you start from. If you're already doing that, try this next stage 2 that Lucy's just done. Because if you can't push and glide on each foot, you're going to get stuck when you then start learning crossovers, cross-unders and difficult moves. Because the body will always, particularly going backwards, the body's always going to choose your favorite leg to stand on or 50-50 when it's supposed to be on the other leg. So most people are doing their crossovers or their cross-unders going favorite leg 50-50, favorite leg 50-50. And then they wonder why it's not smooth, it's not flowing, it doesn't feel easy. Does that make sense? Yeah? Okay, thanks Lucy, you've been a great sport, amazing progress already. We'll catch up with her next summer, see how you're doing. Okay, any more help from me, check out the free content that I have for you. All levels, just pick, you can have them all. Take care, lots of love from Brighton. Bye.